Hello my lovely Pisceans, welcome to your January 2020 reading, the first reading for the month of January. This is a general reading for you my lovely Pisces. It's a reading for Pisces sun, rising and moon sign. Listen to your rising sign and moon sign. Some months they'll resonate more for you than your sun sign will. As I'm speaking to you, I'm tapping into your energy and creating your spread for January. Don't forget about my offer for a yearly reading, a personal yearly reading. The offer is available December and January only. So if you're interested in that, go to my website and you can book your reading from there. Also, if you'd like to book a private reading for you or a friend, you can follow the link below to my website and book that reading from there as well. Okay, so here's your spread. Let's have a look at what is in store. Okay, so Pisces, what's coming up from last year, 2019? Okay, so there were lessons, so there were challenges, there were hurdles, if you like, there were blocks, there were all sorts of things that we went through, but you know, we all do. It's just how we learn, what we gain from it, how we grow, how we evolve. That's why we're here on this planet, to learn from things, the challenges that are brought to us, to learn from them, to gain wisdom from them and move on. And I feel like you've done well, victorious. Okay, it's about you've gone through those things, you've learned, and there's, you know, you're moving forward from it. You're taking with you the wisdom that you've gained, the knowledge that you've gained, how you've grown into the person that you are, and it helps us define what our next set of goals are going to be, what we're going to be striving for, onward and upward always. So let's see what January has in store for you. January is the Six of Cups, and this is about having a playful energy around you. So come January, and it's as if I just get this sense of, okay, I'm just going to have fun in January. I'm just going to really do some fun things. If you've got children, spend time with them. If you don't have children, it's about finding that inner child and just enjoying friendships, enjoying the moment, enjoying the now. It's about you know, that childlike, when we were children, we really enjoyed the now. You play with something at this point, you're not worried about what you're going to do next, you're focused on what you're doing at that present moment. So it's about doing that. January is going to be very much about doing that, very much about, you know, if you're in a warmer climate like here in summer, you know, go to the beach, go for walks, go out, enjoy, you know, go for a swim, enjoy. It's just about enjoying, you know, friendships. If you're in where it's somewhere where it's cold, you know, you can enjoy friends, go out, have a meal, you know, go to each other's houses, just enjoy. That's what that's about. So the beginning of January is just going to be about absolute enjoyment, feeling really balanced, really at peace, and having an appreciation and a gratitude for what is in your life, for what is around you. So that's coming up for me. It's about really showing gratitude for friendships, for everything you have in your life, to show an appreciation for what you have. And it's that acknowledgement then that you move on from, which is interesting because, you know, the next card's the Hermit, and the Hermit is about showing that inner gratitude, showing that inner appreciation, going within and really feeling comfortable in your own skin, really journeying in and focusing on what you're wanting to achieve, what your forward movement is, what is important in life, what is important to you. It's so there is also this time of self-reflection that's coming up in the beginning of January. Self-reflection and stock taking. I also feel like there's, writing in journals, or some of you are going to be writing. There's some sort of writing that's involved here, writing out your thoughts, writing out where you want to be, writing out your goals. So there's that's happening as well, in that journeying within. For some of you, it's meditation. For some of you, it's just going for walks. It's sort of being a bit of a recluse, if you like, having that. I don't feel like it's a long period of time. A few days, a week, whatever it is for you. It's about that inner reflection, that inner journey. That's also important here in the beginning of January, which sort of sets the stage for what's coming up here. What's coming up here? Interesting, because the beginning of January seems to be the moon. This is in your subconscious. This is the subconscious. This is about what's going on in the depths of you, my lovely Pisces. What thoughts do you have? What changes do you want to bring in? What do you want to achieve? What is it that you want to bring into your life? It's like, it's my turn. What do I want to do? What's my life purpose? There's deeper thoughts going on here. There's things behind the scene that's going on here about what you're wanting and so you're sort of thinking on a subconscious level, and that's the Hermit. It's about that inner self, and really reflecting on that, on your direction, on what you're wanting to achieve, where you're headed and what you're doing, is really, really, really important. It's uncovering the truth is what I'm hearing. So this may be really pointed for some of you. It's uncovering the truth, uncovering that inner truth, uncovering the truth about a situation you find yourself in, the truth about the direction your life's taking, and is it really going where you want it to go? Uncovering your personal truth. That's also what's coming up here for you, which is really interesting. How's that going to... what does this all mean? What does this all mean when we're sort of doing all this self-analysis? Well, how it reflects or comes about in your reality, the shape it takes in your reality is the Ten of Coins. And the Ten of Coins is about abundance. So that self-analysis and that redirection pays off. There is a financial increase in your efforts, in your hard work, in your focus, in your really putting yourself under the microscope and really looking at what it is you're wanting to do and what direction you're wanting to take, what personal sacrifices you've made, what efforts you've made. The rewards are there for you to reap. And it's about rewards in awards. I want to say, well, there's a Freudian slip. Maybe there is awards coming as well. There's rewards in all things. So abundance is financial, and I do see a financial increase in your abundance. There is a growth coming in as a result of your clarifying your direction. But it's abundance in happiness and in love. If you're looking for love, if you're wanting love, then that's there. There's growth in that area. There is growth in health. There is growth in happiness. There is growth in finances. There's growth in the lifestyle you're seeking, as long as you keep it practical, So it's, maybe you will win $20 million. Who knows? But for most of us, let's keep it practical. Let's achieve what we're wanting to achieve in that area. And there's no reason why you can't think big. That's your thing. Go ahead and do it, because it's the energies certainly coming in for that to be coming about for you. So I feel like that hard work you've put in, that focus that you've put in, the efforts that you've made are about to pay off. The changes you've made in yourself, the personal growth you've had within yourself, are about to pay off in January. You're going to start seeing results. I really like that. So as we journey along, you've also got the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is about leaving behind. You're ready to walk away from a situation. You're ready to walk away from something, and whether that is your thought patterns, your thoughts about money and prosperity, your thoughts about relationships, the cycles that you've been in, attitudes you have towards things in your life. You're ready to walk away from that. You're ready to have this real shake up, this real change, this real reinvention of how you view things and what you think about life. And that can come from this sort of soul searching that happens in the beginning of January. For some of you, it's walking away from a situation. And that can be a situation in a job, in a work environment. You've had enough. That's it. Time to change. I'm going to start honoring myself. And what do I want? It could be a relationship, and it doesn't have to be a partnership or a romantic relationship. It's any friendships, anything that's just not working for you. You're so ready to walk away from it. This is going to start happening from week 2 and 3 in January for most of you. Timing's going to be out because your natal charts are all different, but you're ready to turn your back on someone, something, people, thought patterns, whatever it is for you, but you're so ready. It's not something that comes up and hits you by surprise. This is something that you are ready to do and move on to your future, your growth, what is going to benefit you. So you're ready to do that. That's going to come up for you. That's going to come up for you. And then as we move through January, you've got the Ace of Cups. Your cup runneth over. It is, your cup runneth over with all good things, everything that brings you happiness and joy and peace and tranquility, and where you sort of fit into and go into the flow of your life, of being a Pisces. And look at all those fish. This is our card. And so it's about feeling comfortable in your own skin, feeling comfortable with the new things that are coming for you. If you're looking and seeking a romantic relationship, absolutely January, you're going to feel so good about yourself. Get out there and mix and call it in. Call it in. Bring it to you, because it's also there. The opportunities are there. If you're in a relationship, it's your cup runneth over with joy and happiness, and taking that relationship to that next level, strengthening those bonds, having a deeper understanding. But for many of you, it's going beneath the surface as far as emotions go in a relationship, in life, about yourself. It's just, your cup runneth over with abundance of all good things, everything that brings you that peace and that, whatever that is for you. But there's this whole new start. And that is, again, I'm bringing it back to that self-work that happens in the beginning of January. That's so important, because you see how it sets the foundation for the rest of the month. Okay. Oh, so you've got this. You see, I don't know what these cards are because I've created this as I was speaking to you and I wasn't paying attention. So there's that, and that has got the Lovers attached to it. So if you're seeking a relationship, it's about soul connections. But soul connections, soulmates are not just romantic partners, they're friendships too. You often meet a person and think, oh, you're going to be really important in my life, you're going to be quite significant in my life. And that is also a soulmate, someone that helps you through a particular time in your life. There's a really strong connection that's built in a very short period of time. But if you're seeking a relationship, it's there in January. So use that energy, use that to achieve what it is you want to achieve, because it's all there and all achievable. If you're in a relationship, it's a soulmate relationship. It's going to strengthen. It's going to the next level. Maybe it's a proposal of marriage, an increase. Let's start again. An increase in commitment. It goes to that next level of commitment. There's a deeper understanding that is involved here as well. So it's absolutely fabulous for relationships around you. That's going to also lead to, you're also going to find, and it may not be related to relationships, it may, living arrangements are going to change for some of you too. That's what I just heard. So throw that in there. The Two of Swords is about decisions, choices that are there for you. And it's, you know, that blindfold she has, it's see-through. She can see, it's not dark. She can see through it. So she's not making decisions, or you're not making decisions blindly. You're making calculated decisions, calculated choices, choices that you've thought about, they've premeditated, you've balanced your facts, you've collected your information, you're making informed decisions, but there's decisions coming up around you that you're balancing out. Also, I want to say to you, Pisceans, follow your intuition, follow your gut, listen to your self-talk. What does your body tell you about choices and decisions you're making? Because you also have that inner radar, that inner guidance system that is there for you to use. It's totally available to you. So it's about also calling that in. The final card that as we move along is the Death card. And I like this. Look, he's got a white flower here and of peace. You know, this is about endings of things that no longer serve you, an ending of thought patterns, of cycles, of behaviors, of things that have kept you trapped, if you like, in a particular way of thinking, in a particular way of expecting life to unfold. This is a whole new rediscovery of your potential. And so it's the death of an old you and the rebirth of a new you. It's the phoenix rising out of the ashes, where there's going to be a time of releasing in January. So the end of January, it's as if the light goes on for many of you, and it's like, okay, I know how life's going to go. I know what control and what I have, you know, what input I have in what happens around me and the decisions and choices that I make. So there's a rebirth coming here for you that's going to move you into February. But it's really a very positive growth situation, which I think is tremendously positive, and I really like. So that Death card is not something to fear. It's not something to think, oh gosh, you know. It's really about a death of the old way of being, the old way of thinking, the old way of things, you know, having an expectation of things going a particular way. It's reinventing the self, setting you up for February. Angels of Abundance. Let's see. Oh, that hopped out, didn't it? Let's have a look at that. Talking about the Death card. Detox your friendships. That's this. It's going to be quite important for you in January. Leaving things behind that no longer benefit you. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. And that's what I feel like you're doing. You're clearing out the old. You're clearing out what is not supporting you, but draining you. Absolutely. Absolutely fabulous. I love this month. I love this month. I wish you many blessings and much joy in the month of January. May the abundance you seek come your way. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a personal reading from there. Also, don't forget the 2020 yearly readings that are available through the month of December and January only. You can also do that through my website. Many blessings to you, my lovely Pisceans.